Good afternoon, Thunder Nation. We are coming to you from Baseball USA in Houston, Texas, as your West Houston Thunder high school varsity team takes on the Feast Patriots from San Antonio. Thunder are a visiting club in today's game, and the leadoff batter is number 33, Nathan Lindblade. And that is popped up by Lindblade to second base, who squeezes it for out number one. As the high school varsity battles the Feast Patriots, our middle school varsity is also playing the Feast Patriots in San Antonio as part of their tournament. And the batter is now number 5, Will Brown. And that's a grounder to short, who scoops it up and fires to first. Pulls the first baseman off the bag, goes over his head, and Brown is aboard safely. And so an errant throw by the shortstop gives the Thunder their first runner of the day. With Brown on first, it'll be number 51, Andrew Wood. Wood gets his signs from Coach Howdy at third. And that's a high chopper to third. Third baseman scoops it up and fires to first for the out. And Brown turned and went to third and is thrown out first to third. And so the Thunder get a runner on first, but then he's doubled up on the 5-3-5 double play. Defensively for the Thunder in the bottom of the first, it is Ethan Van Zant, number 64, on the mound. His battery mate will be number 34, Thomas McKinney. Thomas Van Zant, number 32, will be at first. 33, Nathan Lindblade at second. Number 6, Jake Shepard, will start at third. And number 38, Josh Johnson, at short. Number 57, Josh McDonald, starting in left field. Andrew Wood, number 51, in center. And number 24, Diego Becerra, in right field. And the defense is ready. The umpires get into position. And the Patriots will send their leadoff batter to the plate. Number 13, Harris, will start it off for the Patriots. And that's ball one. And we see that Calvin Brown has joined our broadcast today. And that's a ball inside, 2-0. And Kelly Sampson is joining us from Kansas. That's a sharply hit ball past first base. Becerra will pick it up in right field, get it into Lindblade, but the Patriots have their leadoff runner on first. And the runner at first goes. Throw by McKinney pulls Johnson off the bag. And the runner is safe at second. Number 4, Kason Grumbles is the batter for the Patriots. And Grumbles lays down a bunt. Van Zandt picks it up and fires to first for the out. Runner advances to third. It's the only play that Van Zandt had. Made the smart decision on that play. And number 6, Casey Santos is next for the Patriots. And that one's in the dirt, blocked by McKinney. The infield, including the grass and the dirt, is turf here at Field 1 at Baseball USA, with the outfield being grass. That's low inside for ball. Pitcher's mound is dirt. And low for ball 3. 3-0 the count. And that ball is hit into right field for Bracera. Well, he will make the catch. Runner tags from third and will score easily. Patriots put the leadoff runner on. Steals second, is moved to third on a sacrifice bunt, and scores on the fly out to right field. And that is ball 1 high. And that's ball 2. And that is hit to left center field. Center fielder Andrew Wood will make the catch as Josh McDonald was there to back him up. So the Patriots played a little small ball to put 1 run across the plate in the bottom of the first. And we go to the top of the second. The Patriots leading the Thunder 1-0. And leading off the top of the second for the Thunder is number 32, Thomas Van Zandt. And he fouls that one off. That is high. 1-1 the count. And that's fouled back out of play. 1-2 the count. And once again, fouled back. Chance of rain all day today. Not a big chance of rain, but there's a few sprinkles earlier before the game started. The sun is out now. And Van Zandt hits a grounder to third, who will pick it up waist high, fire to first. First baseman's unable to come up with it, and so Van Zandt will go to second. Leadoff runner on second for number 38, Josh Johnson. And Josh Johnson puts down a nice bunt, moving Van Zandt to third. Pitcher picked it up, fired to first. It was a high throw. First baseman came off the bag, allowing Johnson to be safe. So there's runners at the corners for number 57, Josh McDonald. Johnson breaks for second. No throw by the catcher. Johnson with a big lead at second. McDonald fouls that one off. Middle infielders on the grass trying to prevent that run at third from scoring. And that allows Johnson to take a big lead once again. That ball is in the dirt, smothered by the catcher. And that's a ground ball too short. He misplays it. Hesitation on Van Zandt's part coming home. And so he is out. One out here in the top of the second. Johnson at third, McDonald at first. Ethan Van Zandt is the batter. He shows bunt, does not offer. McDonald takes second with no throw. And Van Zandt swings through that. And the count is 2-1. Last pitch was outside. Low for ball three. And that is a ground ball to the third baseman. He comes home with it. Johnson will score as the catcher missed the ball. McDonald is at third, Van Zandt at first, and the Thunder have tied the game at 1. And number 73, Ethan Scott, will come in as a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Van Zandt, at first. And the Patriots call time to have an infield meeting. Just trying to settle things down, try to prevent another run. Okay, and the infield meeting is over. Pitcher takes the bump, and it's number 6, Jake Shepard, at the plate. Strike one. And that is ball high. And runner goes to second. Throw is not in time. And that'll allow Josh McDonald, number 57, to score from third. That gives the Thunder their first lead of the day, 2-1. And that's strike two on Shepard. 2-2 the count. And that pitch was high in the zone, but Shepard lifts it to left field. They will make the catch. No tag by Scott at second. So 2 outs, top of the second. Number 24, Diego Becerra, is the batter. He swings through the first pitch. And swings at a high pitch. 0-2 on Becerra. Scott at second, being watched by the second baseman. And that's ball one low. And Becerra ropes that one into left field. Scott will stop at third. And Becerra is on board with a single. Runners at the corners for number 33, Nathan Lindblade. And that's in there for strike one. That is a grounder to third. He will pick it up and fire to first for the third out. But the Thunder plate 2 runs in the top of the second to take the lead 2-1. And to start the bottom of the second inning, that first pitch is lifted to right field where Diego Becerra get underneath it and record the first out. A nice pitch by Van Zant for strike number 1. And that is popped up into foul territory, bounces off the top of the dugout, out of play. So 1 out in the bottom of the second. 0-2 the count. And a ground ball to second baseman Nathan Lindblade, who will fire to Van Zandt at first for out number 2. And that is outside. Catcher McKinney slides out to catch that one. 1-0. And that is ball 1 inside. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. And that's in the dirt for ball 2. And that is ball 4 on the batter. So the Patriots have a runner on first with 2 outs. And number 9, Jackson Kennemer, is the batter for the Patriots. Van Zandt turns, fires over to first. Runner back, plenty of time. Runner goes to second. Ball is hit. Diving stop by Van Zandt to knock the ball down, keep it in the infield. But no play. Runner goes to third, and so there's runners at first and third for the Patriots with 2 outs. Okay, and that's in there for strike 1. Thomas Van Zandt holding the runner at first. And that gets away from the catcher, McKinney. He fires to the plate, but nobody was there, so the Patriots score a run on the play. So 2 outs in the bottom of the second. 1 run scored this inning. So score is 2-2. And that is hit into left field. The runner stops at third. McDonald will get it into shortstop Johnson. And Coach Haddocky calls time, wants to settle the troops down. As the Thunder was able to get 2 outs fairly quickly in this inning. And then a 2-out rally by the Patriots has plated 1. And they're threatening more. And number 13, Aubrey Harris is the batter for the Patriots, with runners at first and third. And that one is lifted foul. Out of play. Again, Van Zant holds a runner at first. And again, it's lifted foul. That is a ball low. Mishandled by the catcher. Runner at first does not advance. Patriots have had a couple base running gaffes in this inning. And that is way inside on the batter. And that is low, swinging strike 3. Van Zant records the strikeout for out number 3 in the bottom of the second. But not before the Patriots put another run on the board. They scored 1 in the bottom of the first, 1 in the bottom of the second to match the Thunder's 2 runs that they scored in the top of the second. Score is 2-2, heading to the third. And number 5, Will Brown, starts it off in the top of the third for the Thunder. Fouls that one off. Okay, and that's ball high. And a ball low. And Brown gets a piece of that. And Brown lifts that one to center field, where the center fielder will settle underneath it for the out. Number 51, Andrew Wood, will be next. And Wood takes ball one. And he slaps that one past a diving shortstop. And Wood will be on first with one out. That'll bring up number 32, Thomas Van Zant. And Wood goes. Swing and a miss by Van Zant. Throw gets Wood at second. 4 out, number 2. And that hits Van Zant in the hit. And that'll give him first. And that ball gets past the catcher, allowing Van Zant to take second. Here's the pitch high. And a swing and a miss by Johnson. Thunder desperately want to get in the win column this weekend after dropping their first 2 games yesterday. And a little dribbler foul by Johnson. And Johnson will drop one into left field for a single. That will plate Van Zant from second. And so Johnson will get the RBI single in the top of the third. And the batter is number 57, Josh McDonald. So after the Patriots 2-out rally in the bottom of the second, Thunder have their own rally going here in the top of the third. And that is popped up by McDonald. Second baseman calls off the shortstop for the third out. So the Thunder score 1 in the top of the third to reclaim the lead. And it's now 3-2. And so number 4, Grumbles, will lead it off for the Patriots in the bottom of the third. No defensive changes for the Thunder. Ethan Van Zandt comes in for the third inning, for his third inning pitching. McKinney catching. Thomas Van Zandt at first. Lindblad at second. Shepard at third and Johnson at short. There's a ball high. McDonald remains in left, Wood in center, and Becerra in right field. And a chopper to first. First baseman Van Zandt goes over to make the snag. Brother Ethan hustles over from the mound to cover. And so it is a 3-1 putout. Nice play by the Van Zandt boys. That is slapped to second baseman Lindblad, who calmly picks it up and fires to Van Zandt for out number 2. And low pitch by Van Zandt is lifted into right field. Josh McDonald comes in, calls off Josh Johnson coming out from short. And the Patriots are down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third. And top of the fourth, pitcher Ethan Van Zandt will start it off for the Thunder. And he lifts that one into shallow right field, where the second baseman will call off the right fielder for out number 1. And as the high school varsity team plays these Feast Patriots here in Houston, the middle school team is playing the Feast Patriot middle school team in San Antonio. And that game is also being streamed live on Facebook. And Jake lifts that one to center field, where it was caught for out number 2. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Right fielder number 24, Diego Becerra, is the batter for the Thunder. He takes high for ball 1. And he sends that one a long way down the left field line, but foul by about 5 feet. Becerra hit that one probably about 300 feet. Left fielder probably would have had a play if it was fair. And Becerra slaps that one. Shortstop is not able to come up with it, and Becerra is on for the second time this game. So 2 outs, Becerra at first, and Lindblad is the batter. That is outside in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. keeping Bracera at first. And a slow roller up the middle. Shortstop will toss it over to second for out number 3. The Thunder take a 3-2 lead to the bottom of the 4th inning. Van Zant still on the mound for the Thunder. And that is outside for ball 1. No defensive changes for the Thunder in the 4th. And that must have missed just inside for ball 2. That's in the dirt outside. McKinney smothers that one. 3-0 on the leadoff batter. And Van Zant finds the zone, bringing the count to 3-1. And a chopper to third baseman Jake Shepard. Bobbles it, but picks it up and fires to Van Zant in time for the first out. So after getting down 3-0 in the count, Van Zant is able to get the leadoff batter to hit a grounder to third, where Shepard records the first out, firing to Van Zant at first. And another chopper to Shepard at third. He will take that one, fire for out number 2. And so back-to-back plays, third to first, yields 2 outs to start the bottom of the 4th inning. And that one is lifted into left field, where McDonald will get it into Johnson and on to Lindblad at second, but Patriots have a runner on first with 2 outs. And that brings up number 9, Jackson Kennemer. Van Zant looks at the runner at first. Runner goes. McKinney will fire, and the runner is in there safely. And that's a grounder to Johnson at short, who will fire to Van Zant for out number 3. So the Patriots get a runner on, advance him to second on a stolen base. But that's all they can manage as the Thunder record the third out to maintain the lead 3-2. Top of the fifth inning, 3-2 Thunder. Will Brown, number 5, will lead it off. And he looks at a ball high. And chopped foul. 1-1 the count. And Brown gets a piece, then goes off the catcher's mask. Strike 2. And that is low for ball 2. Brings the count to 2-2. And Brown slaps that one to the third baseman, who is unable to come up with it. He fires over to first, but not in time. And Brown is aboard with the leadoff single. Center fielder Andrew Wood is the batter for the Thunder. He shows bunt, pulls back. Brown does not go, and that's a ball low. And again shows bunt, offers at the high pitch. Fouls that one back. Count is 1-1. Pitcher looks at Brown at first. Here's the pitch. Brown goes. He is safe at second. And that is called strike 2 on Wood, who was unable to hold up his swing. And Patriots were appealing to the field umpire on that check swing, not realizing that the plate umpire had already called the strike. And so Brown is at second. And Wood hits that one to right field, where it drops just foul. Count remains at 2-2. Two and two with no outs on the top of the fifth. And Wood goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Bringing up number 32, Thomas Van Zandt. That's ball 2 high. And that one misses just low. Count is 3-0 on Van Zandt. Brown showing no sign of going anywhere at second. And Van Zandt watches that one taking all the way for ball 4. 1 out, runners at first and second for number 38, Josh Johnson. And a dribbler foul by Johnson. And 1-1. As ball 2 outside. Catcher comes up, threatening a throw to first. And the count is 3-1 on Johnson. And that is ball 4 on Johnson. That'll load the bases for the Thunder with 1 out in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring out the manager of the Patriots for discussion on the mound. And so no change on the mound for the Patriots. Bases loaded for the Thunder, 1 out for Josh McDonald. And McDonald will watch strike number 1. And he fouls that one off. So quickly McDonald behind in the count, 0-2. And he wisely lets that one go by. 1-2. Okay, and that's 2-2 now. And McDonald hits a grounder to second base. He will fire to second for the out. On to first, but McDonald is safe at first. And Brown will score on the RBI fielder's choice by McDonald. That will bump the lead for the Thunder to 4-2. And they have runners at the corners for pitcher Ethan Van Zandt. 0-1 on Van Zant. Pitcher looks at the runners, fires to first. Lucky that one didn't get away from the first baseman. And Van Zant lifts that one to right field, where the right fielder drifts back and makes the catch. That's the third out. 1 run for the Thunder in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom with a score: Thunder 4, Patriots 2. And so in the bottom of the 5th inning, defensive changes for the Thunder. On the mound is number 6, Jake Shepard. Ethan Van Zant moves to first. And Thomas Van Zant moves to third. Lindblade still at second, Johnson at short, McDonald in left, Wood in right, and Becerra in Wood in center and Becerra in right. Outfield shaded right for the left-handed Beatty. And that one is sliced foul. And that is ball high. And that is ball 4 on Beatty, so he will take first. And leadoff hitter number 13, Aubrey Harris, is up for the Patriots. He bunts it. Van Zant gets the runner at first with a nice throw. Patriots move the runner, and the Thunder get an out. Shortstop Johnson watching the runner at second. And Shepard delivers high for ball 1. And so Coach Cheo Hadigi goes to the mound to discuss the situation with his infield. Thunder with a 4-2 lead. Every run crucial here. And so Coach Hadigi wants to talk it over with his infield and make sure that they know the situation and what to do. Kason Grumbles, number 4, is the batter. And that is outside. McKinney slides over to get it. And that is ball 2 on Grumbles. And that hits the bottom of the zone for strike 1. shallow left center field. Drops in for a hit. And there's runners at the corners for the Feast Patriots. One out in the bottom of the fifth with the Thunder leading 4-2. And the batter is number 6, Casey Santos. And that is high for ball 1. Runner at first does not go. Runner at first goes. McKinney picks it up and fires to third. Trying to catch the Patriots runner. So second and third for the Patriots. 1-1 the count on the batter. And that's fouled. Out of play. And that is high. McKinney fires to third once again. That is in the dirt. Blocked by McKinney. And that is hit past second baseman Lindblad. That'll score 1. And the play at the plate is not handled by McKinney. And so it's a 2 RBI double by Santos. That will tie the score at 4. And so the Patriots have tied it up here in the bottom of the fifth. Still 1 out. And a ball in the dirt gets away from McKinney, allowing the runner to take third. And a little check swing is a pop-up just past first base, foul territory. Ethan Van Zandt squeezes that for out number 2. And number 22, J.D. Anderson, is the batter for the Patriots. And that's in there for strike 1. And foul ball. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Shepard. That is hit up the middle for a single. That will score the runner at third. And the Patriots take their first lead of the ball game, 5-4. And that is hit to Thomas Van Zant at third. Fires to first. Ethan is not able to come up with it. And the batter advances to second. Runners at second and third now for the Thunder. Once again, errors giving the Thunder problems. Still 5-4 Patriots, 2 outs. And that pitch hits the batter in the shoulder to load the bases. So bases loaded with 2 outs. And number 9, Kennemer is the batter. And he hits that one foul in front of the first base dugout. And the Patriots will send in a courtesy runner to second. That is knocked down by Thomas Van Zant at third. A good diving play to knock it down. He's able to get his feet underneath him, grab the ball, and step on third for the third out. But the Patriots put 3 on the board in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th inning with the Patriots 5 and the Thunder 4. And for the Patriots, number 11, Thomas Yost is in to pitch. And the batter is number 6, Jake Shepard for the Thunder, who fouls that one off. And Shepard tips that one for strike number 2. Thunder looking to reclaim the lead here in the top of the 6th after the Patriots scored 3 in the bottom of the 5th to take the lead. And swing and a miss by Shepard, and he's down on strikes. And the batter is Diego Becerra, who swings and misses at the first pitch by Yost. And that hits the outside corner for strike 2. And Becerra fights that one off to stay alive. And that one is bounced in the dirt. And again, low. Brings the count to 2-2. And Becerra slaps that one into right field. Right fielder comes up, thought about throwing to first, throws it into second. And Becerra has his third hit of the game. Another good at-bat by Becerra. One out, and the batter is Lindblad. Yost looks at Becerra and comes set. And delivers low for ball one. And that's ball two. That was up in the zone. And Yost gets that one in the zone for strike one. 2-1, one out with a runner on first. That one is low and outside. Good job by the Patriots catcher to handle that one. Yost again checks Becerra at first. And that's low, but called a strike. Umpire not aware that Lindblad has those high knees. And that is ball four. And so the Thunder have runners at first and second. One out, top of the sixth. And the batter will be designated hitter number 5, Will Brown. And that hits the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss by Brown. Bring the count to 0-2. And Brown holds up on that one. Ball in the dirt. Once again, catcher smothers. One and two with one out. And that is high by Yost. 2 and 2. And that is low. That one gets away from the catcher. And the runners scamper over to second and third. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Thunder with 1 out. And the count is full on Will Brown.
Hey, let's go here, kid. Battle, battle. Battle, battle.
Yost comes set. And here's the pitch. That is low for ball 4. And so Brown will take first, loading the bases for the Thunder with 1 out. And time is called by the Patriots manager. And so there'll be a pitching change for the Patriots, as number 7, Grayson Rutherford, will come in to pitch. Rutherford was previously at second base. And here's the pitch by Rutherford. That is in there for strike 1. And a report from San Antonio shows that the middle school varsity team is leading the Feast Patriots are behind 5-0 against the Feast Patriots. And so quickly is behind in the count, 0-2 to Rutherford. He holds off on that one in the dirt. Ball squirts away from the catcher, but not far enough for the runners to advance. And that is a ball high. And a swing and a miss by Wood, and he is down on strikes. That is 2 outs for the Thunder. And the batter is third baseman Thomas Van Zant. And he looks at strike number 1. Rutherford with a bit of a sidearm delivery. Different look for these Thunder hitters. That is high for ball 1. 1-1 the count. And Van Zant pops that one up out of play down the third base line. And Rutherford running off the mound, shaking his head in disbelief that was not called a strike. And that is ball high. And that brings the count full. So 3-2 on Van Zant with 2 outs and the bases loaded in the top of the 6th. And that pitch hits Van Zant. He will take first, move every runner over, allowing Becerra to score. So an RBI hit by pitch after Rutherford was running off the mound thinking that he had struck Van Zant out. So a turn of events here in the top of the 6th as the Thunder tie the score on a bases loaded hit by pitch. And so shortstop Josh Johnson will look to continue the rally. That gets over the catcher's head. Nate Lindblad will come in to score. Thunder take the lead on that wild pitch by Rutherford. Brown advances to third and Van Zant to second. It is now 6-5. Thunder. One and one is count on Johnson. He hits that one. And that one is ruled just foul. And that is popped up by Johnson, but that is out of play. No play for the first baseman. One and two on Johnson. Here's the pitch by Rutherford. And that is in there for strike three. And so the Thunder plate 2 in the top of the 6th to reclaim the lead. We go to the bottom of the inning. Thunder 6, Patriots 5. And after scoring 2 runs in the top of the inning, we come to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Thunder leading 6-5. That one is lifted into shallow center fielder for a base hit for number 44, Beatty. Defensive changes for the Thunder. Number 7, Cam Sampson is the new pitcher. Will Brown is catching. Number 13, Harris, the batter. That is hit to Van Zant at first, who is unable to come up with the ball. Runner will advance to third. Batter staying at first. And so just like that, the Patriots have 2 runners on, first and third, with no outs in what will probably be the last inning. Runner at first goes, no throw from Brown. And so the runners are at second and third. And time called by the Patriots manager. Runner at third is the tying run, and the runner at second represents the winning run. And number 4, Grumbles, will be the batter for the Patriots. No outs, runners at second and third. That is a suicide squeeze. The bunt is put down. Runner at third was running. He will score at home. Pitcher Sampson picks it up and overthrows first, allowing the runner from second to score, and that is the ball game. And so once again, late inning troubles by the Thunder cost them the victory. The scoring was started by the Patriots in the bottom of the first with 1 run. The Thunder took the lead in the top of the second. Patriots fought back to retie it in the bottom of the second, 2-2. Thunder took the lead again in the top of the third by scoring a run. No runs in the fourth for either team. Thunder scored another run in the top of the fifth, but the Patriots scored 3 in the bottom to take a 5-4 lead. 2 runs each in the sixth inning. Ended with the walk-off 2 RBI bunt by the Patriots to close the game. And so another heartbreaking defeat for the Thunder as they fall 7-6 in 6 innings to the Feast Patriots.